Our recent horizontal merger was a huge success. We've consolidated all business firms to operate in our space of the market, and we've acquired the last of our competitors. With this latest acquisition, we stumbled upon the 3 C's, a capable cancer cure. Those suckers didn't know what they had. Now we've entered into a brand new market and are no longer an oligopoly, which was when we were one of 4 main competitors in the pharmaceutical industry controlling 80% of the market share. Now we are a monopoly, and we're the only firm in our market and are price makers.
These are the cost curves when we functioned as an oligopoly. This is the equilibrium point where we produced 100,000 drugs for $500 and sold them for $500,000 each. Even though they only cost $200,000 to make, which yielded a $30 billion profit. With this $30 billion, we were able to buy out all of our competitors.
As an unregulated monopoly, this will be our cost curves graph. This is the marginal revenue, this is the marginal cost, this is the demand curve, and that's the average total cost of producing.
As you can see by the downward sloping average total cost curve, we are also a natural monopoly. Not only do our patents, which grant us exclusive rights to produce our drug, protect us for the next few years, but the capital resources to develop such a drug will be inhibitive to competitors joining the market. We are able to deliver our product to the entire market while still exhibiting diminishing average total costs due to economies of scale, which is increasing returns from increasing scale of output. This is due to bulk buying, achieving the ideal factors balance from our horizontal mergers, and from labor and managerial specialization. This means that we have little risk of being...
The price we will set for a product is $700,000 each, and it will only cost us $100,000 each to make because of economies of scale. We will produce 200,000 products, and our economic profit would be $120 billion. This is the total revenue minus the total cost.
Fantastic! We'll be rich in no time. Looking forward to that holiday bonus.
Many months later.
Bad news, guys! The government saw how much money we were making, and they really don't appreciate our artificially inflated price in the market.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
They're gonna regulate us!
There goes that bonus. So now we're a regulated monopoly?
Yes, Candace and James, what will our profits look like once they regulate us?
Well, a regulated monopoly is when the government intervenes in order to increase production. With that in mind, there are 2 ways the government can regulate us.
One option is to subsidize us, so that we are produced at the socially optimal level. Only a per unit subsidy would be effective. They would never tax us because that would make the situation worse. The price would increase and the quantity would decrease. The socially optimal level here is allocatively efficient. It's where MC equals demand or a marginal social benefit. There's no deadweight loss and it needs subsidies to make up for lost profit. This is at this point. This is the quantity at which society wants us to produce at, and this is where the government tries to make us produce at with a per unit subsidy.
The other option besides a subsidy is for the government to set a price ceiling so that we produce at the fair return price. The fair return price is the break-even point where total revenue equals total cost. Still not socially optimal, but this way they don't have to spend tax money on us.
Hello? Okay, great, thanks. I just secured a deal with the government.
My boy, Barack.
They're going to give us enough in subsidies for us to produce at a socially optimal price. A subsidy is a benefit given by the government to groups or individuals, usually in the form of a cash payment or a tax reduction.
And now let's take a look at our new ad campaign for the drug that will cure cancer.
Have you or a loved one ever been afflicted by cancer? You may have questions such as, how does being a cancer affect my personality? Or, what's my daily horoscope? You may want to turn to drugs. No, not those drugs. Here at Pharmaceuticals, we are proud to present the first ever cancer-curing drug. For 5,000 payments of $100, you can be cancer-free.
But wait, there's more!
For a second installment of 5,000 payments, we'll include free room and board at our treatment facility. However, side effects include asthma, depression, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, high blood pressure,
I'm really rich.
heart disease, pregnancy, increased heart rate, increased perspiration, nausea or vomiting, difficulty breathing, paleness, dizziness, headache, apprehension, anxiety, and possibly death. But you'll be cancer-free. So choose our drug at Pharmer's Pharmaceuticals.
We are farmers, bum 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 bum.